Happy New Year!
We made it. We all made it here.
We did it.
Can you believe it?
Like that Mountain Goat song.
Yeah.
I always sing that one when I'm sad, though, so I didn't need it this year.
Mountain Goats is always sad stuff, I feel like.
But I love Mountain Goats.
Yeah.
How was your new year? How'd you wish in the new year?
You know what we did? Because we're really cool, not boring people at all. No, I did stay up.
Oh, wow.
But we had that moment where I was like, okay, I wanted to watch like the Miley Cyrus Dolly Parton situation that happened. But we don't have a working antenna or cable, so
there's no easy way to watch countdowns anymore. And I used to love that. I used to love like watching the night shows and see like Conan O'Brien would always have a really good one.
Yeah,
and you can watch 2 if you're lucky because it depends on what time zone you're in. So sometimes you get like an hour early.
Right. And then you could flip around to like who you want to see perform and who you don't. Yeah, I always love doing that too. And it's like, every year it's been like impossible to do. And I'm like, I'm not going to go buy a fancy antenna. I'm just not.
It's our fancy first world problems where it's like, oh,
exactly. Man. Exactly. So for some reason, a few hours before midnight, I was like, hey, Reed, you never watched Bones, did you? And he was like, no. And I was like,
you just start watching Bones.
So I played the pilot, which is like so dated now, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And he was like, okay, let's keep going. So then we watched like, I don't know how many Bones episodes in a row until midnight, and it was fun. So, we're boring people, but that's what we did. How about you?
Mine was great. I went to Omar's house. So we had a few of the Minties there. Me, Tina, Omar, and Amanda. And then like a bunch of like friends of people and stuff. Omar's house, they always have trivia. There's always a trivia game. Always.
That's fun.
Every holiday, every event, there will be trivia. And we crushed it. I mean, crushed it. Because like the first part was like scenes from like TV or movies. But something's like edited out. Like in Photoshop or something. Or it's like a still that you can't see all the pieces of or something. And then you have to guess what it is. And we killed it. It was very hard.
So fun. Love this.
The second one was like sounds from 2022. So it could be from a song, could be from a movie, could be an event. Killed that because they played a what is this? Is it called? It's not called Nobody, but you. Anyways, the song from oh my god, Turning Red, because they have like a pop band in there, Four Town, and I was like, it was great. And then ended with like people we've lost this year. And so it was naming like certain celebrities. So they give you hints of like who. And so you had to guess. Like one was dated Miley Cyrus. It was Aaron Carter. Not Miley Cyrus, Hilary Duff.
Yeah, I knew who you meant. Yeah.
It was fun. It was good. Yeah.
That's super fun. Love that.
You know what else is fun?
InStockTrace.com, our great sponsor.
Yeah.
Where you can get the best books. Up to 50% off. Or more, even. And
listen, a new year can be scary. You don't know what you're walking into. But you know what's consistent? That pricing.
Always.
You trust them. The pricing, the packaging is consistent.
That's right.
You can count on them.
You can count on them. In fact, I still need to make an order. Because, of course, our pick of the month that I can't remember the name of that I'm going to have to look up again.
Something with kittens.
Something with kittens, which you know is my jam. I'm going to have to place an order.
Oh, nice. Mel C performed for the countdowns here and she served. I'm so jealous.
Love that.
No Alf questions, Jams. I'm sorry. Let me catch up. Happy New Year to everybody.
Hey, Happy New Year. My Cute Little Kitten is what it's called.
Okay.
That's still 50% off until Tuesday. And of course, you got, the new Captain Marvel Omnibus.
Yeah.
You want to get that. I really want to get that. There's a lot of good stuff on there.
I might be making an order once I go to MacFest and I see what my spending habits are going to be like when I get there.
It's a good idea.
But luckily, your girl's making some money from doing a ton of photo shoots. Probably too many.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
I have a total of 11.
Oh, wow.
So 5 on Saturday, 5 on Friday, 1 on Thursday. I'm leaving Thursday open for my shopping, my gaming, all that stuff.
Good.
So, my cosplay whenever I'm that homeless man.
Yeah.
I got myself from Walmart today. Easiest cosplay I've ever put together. I have to dye one thing and that's it.
I'm so excited to see that.
I'm going to wear like, it was just big, like ugly looking like not really rain boots, but kind of rain boots. They're just plasticky from Walmart. Got those. It's great.
Love it. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, I like to make my money back. Well, and I like taking photos and editing them too. I'll get stressed out during it sometimes in between because I'm like, but I think having this vacation beforehand and going into con is really nice because I feel I'll be a little more chill. So hopefully, hauls.
Yeah.
And not the kind you take for when you're sick. That was a good one.
Oh, and not the kind you deck. Oh.
Do you want to go back and forth? I picked up something today from Walmart.
Sure. Oh, that's exciting.
Look at this chunky
Crumbs. I've read that.
I've never read it. I
read that last year. Yeah.
It's so chunky.
I liked it.
It's so cute. I love anything that's like webtoons that becomes a thing I can hold and read.
Absolutely.
I've been seeing lately they've been because they released True Beauty, the first part of that, and I love that. I read all that. And look at the
library.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Have you started reading it yet?
I haven't, but I thought of you, so I was like, oh,
okay. When you do, let me know.
Okay,
and then Lookism, which is one of my favorite ones,
right?
But it's so long that it can be hard to sell, especially if you're not used to reading like Korean manhwa. Lookism is now like it's got 8 episodes out on Netflix.
Oh wow, that's cool.
It's good. I really liked it.
That's
but yeah, I picked up Crumbs, and I'm so excited because that's chunky.
It's chunky.
That's full color.
I really like the art. I have further thoughts, but I'm gonna save them till you're done.
Okay, I'm excited.
But
all right.
But yeah.
But yeah, Elliot did try to pull a prank on me, where he was like, he had his phone. I was like, we really need to start looking up these authors before we buy books. And I was like, oh no, because this keeps happening to us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, no, nothing's wrong with this person. We should do that. I was like,
you're like, don't say that to me.
No.
It's funny.
I've never read Grant Morrison Animal Man. I've only read the one Animal Man, the New 52.
Yeah, the Lemire one. Same with me. I'm interested though, now that I've read,
I'm
the current Animal Man, the more current rather.
I'll be disappointed if it's not as gross as New 52. Weirdly, I like that. I'm very interested in that.
And it was super like weird and gross in a cool way though. Like I don't know how else to describe that.
Do you want to go back and forth, or you want me to go?
Sure, yeah. Let's do that. I picked up Blue Period at a Barnes & Noble for 50% off. This is volume 8. I've been reading this. I'm not even up to volume 8, but I was like, it's randomly 50% off.
I think that's smart.
Yeah. So I had to grab it. I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably have to reread. I think I read the first 2 volumes, and I really liked it. So
I'll probably watch the anime.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Second thing I got, oh my god, Omar got me and Tina One Piece cards. So there's a One Piece trading card game.
I've been hearing about this.
Not unlike, well, the big one's Magic the Gathering, right? And so if you hear people, I don't do those because you have to like keep buying cards all the time. I just buy it for fun. I'm not entering a tournament. We just make our own little decks and play them. And I like the alternate art. That's part of the big reason for me to buy all these card games because there's like unreleased art that's made just for these. So Omar got me and Tina cards, and I assumed this would be like a pack of cards. Incorrect. Now, also, these have been very hard for me to get. I finally, somehow, there is a store in Somerset, Kentucky. Literally was there last week. Almost walked in, but I was in PJs. I was like, nah, we won't stop. They won't have it anyways, because I've called every store in my near vicinity to be like, are you guys going to get? And they're like, no. All of them. They have them, apparently. So I made an order. Figured it out today. Anyways, that's not important. I was telling, like, to show how hard it is to get these.
Yeah.
Omar got us a whole booster box each.
Ooh, that's so fun.
So that is, there's 12 cards per pack. There's 24 packs per box. Plus, like, a fancy card. Surprise.
That is awesome.
And so at the New Year's party, Tina and I just sat down. We opened up all of the cards at once. And then Elliot, my friend Robert, like organized them for us and stuff. But to show you guys a little bit.
Yeah, I want to see your fancy card.
I might have put the fancy stuff up in the binder.
Is it just one fancy or just?
Oh, I got a lot of fancy.
Yeah, go good.
But like, just to show you like an example. Oh gosh, too bright. but there's like alternate art for like Alvida in
Oh,
here.
that's fun.
So it's not just straight from like the anime or the manga. You got some really, I'm trying to think of who you would recognize in here. Oh, this one's so cute. We got Perona,
Oh, fun.
and that's alternate art. Like, oh man, Bone Clay, the gay one who ended up living.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, so that's
fun.
but that was first of all the best surprise.
Yeah,
I was not
that's
expecting this much, and then we played through them today. Like we just made our little decks and played. It was so much fun.
Oh, love that.
That's comic
awesome.
related, so I think it was
Oh
fun.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I read the descriptions on the cards.
There you go.
So.
That counts. That counts. Well, I went to that Barnes & Noble 50% off hardcover sale.
Yeah.
Like we talked about previously, I did go to the second day, so it was quite picked through.
Yeah.
However, so the first manga I saw that was hardcover, I picked it up and I read the description. I was like, do I need this?
Yeah.
Because I needed a reason. It's called Captivated by You. Yen Press put this out.
The art already in the cover. That's beautiful.
I know. I was immediately like interested, and I forget what the description exactly said, but it pulled me in. I was like, okay, I'm in. I'll read this. So I'll have to update you. I don't want to read the whole like inside for you, but yeah, it sounded really good, and you know, maybe a little. It looks a little emo, right?
Dude,
you know what I mean?
That's
like,
art I would put on my wall by itself.
Yeah, it's super nice. So
You know?
never heard of it. Looks good. I'll
Perfect.
let you know. I plan to read it soon.
There are books in here, but there's also board games. I'm just showing the whole haul.
Yeah, show me.
Basically, we're gonna pretend like it's on Nearmet, like how I would do it there.
Yeah.
We found this. It's
Oh,
a board game.
I
And
love
it's a
that.
pizza box. You
That
play
is
as
so
the
fun.
animatronics to go like get the security guard, but it's like a pizza box, and then you put your tokens in a little like paper bag, like you would at the restaurant.
Love that.
Like everything looks like little, I don't know, like it's at like it's cheesy, like it would be that there. Like one of the counters like a paper plate. Like it's really cute.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. Also comic book related because there are comic books.
Of course.
Sorry,
Absolutely.
it's probably very loud on the microphone.
I love the box. That's cool. Another one I grabbed from the Barnes & Noble sale. The only other manga I got, it was the deluxe edition, volume 2 of The Girl from the Other Side.
I want it so bad.
They're so beautiful.
Bad. I haven't read any of it. I just know that I would love it, and it upsets me.
I've only read the first volume.
Do you
not
think
even the
I'd
first
love
hardcover? Yeah. You know, I read it like years ago. I'm gonna read through these two and I'll let you know. But yeah, I remember really liking it, which is why I grabbed the second one because I was like half off because these are not like cheap hardcovers, unfortunately.
They're not.
Yeah. This one was like the cover's $43. Like that's a little bonkers to me.
I know.
But half off made me feel better about it, right?
Yeah.
So because it is a little chonky still, and they are super nice
read
quality.
It and let me know because when I look at it, it reminds me of Ancient Magus Bride, which I'm in love with.
Right.
I love that style.
Yeah, and
that's the reason I bought that really disappointing.
Oh yeah,
gay one.
I know.
Right?
I know.
I want to read so bad.
So I'm going to definitely let you know. But I remember liking the first one. Oh, there's 3 in 1. Okay, so these are 3 in 1. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, that makes sense.
Just make it. Just choose it for a show, so I have to like buy it.
Okay. Should we do this month?
No, when I have more money. So like
okay,
February.
Okay, got it. Next one.
Okay, this is it's not the last board game, but I only have 3 board games for you. But I got we needed to get a deal. I need to spend over a certain amount, basically. But we got Marvel Smash Up. And for people who haven't played Smash Up, you can play any of these by themselves, basically. But I have a ton of these Smash Up things. And you choose 2 groups and smash them up together to play as like a deck. So here you could have Avengers and Hydra together. And you could have Spider-Verse and the Ultimates together. And all these different cards and different abilities and stuff. It plays a lot like Marvel Snap, the phone game, honestly, because you have locations in the middle that have their own things, and you play the cards there.
That's fun.
It's not dissimilar, and you play as a group. Really fun. And like again, the other thing that's fun about this is seeing all the art on the cards themselves. Like when you're a comic book fan, like Like for me, if I see anything comic book related as a board game or card game, like K. O'Neill, like any of the DC stuff, like Marvel, I just want to go ahead and buy it and have it. Because it's like it's cool to see the two things together. Yes. Sure. Jessica, do you have tomorrow off? What are you doing? Are you back? You want to play board games, me and Whitney? Think about it. We play this. That's pretty cool. I won't even make you play FNAF Pizzeria with me.
It's funny.
Okay.
Something that, of course, I've been waiting a long time for, and I just had to get that recently came out, and I'll tend to get recently coming out stuff lately, but it's the Gwenpool Omnibus.
I want to read it.
I had to get it. Maybe we should pick this for a show, and
That'd work.
That would be fun.
I've got Marvel Unlimited, so if it's any Marvel thing, it's easy.
Yeah, for sure. So we should do it, and I'm excited.
Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
The next thing, okay. All right, it's not a book yet, but like this is important because you and I talk about planners a lot.
Yes.
And you know I'm not a planner girly like you.
Okay. Right? Yeah.
I pre-ordered this.
Oh.
Forever ago.
Oh, it's fun. It's so cute with the shinies.
It's made by an ADHD person who also makes comic books online. Haha. There, see?
Nice.
And you turn it you open it up and you do it by like what you're dealing with and not. It's just strategies for things. Because for me, ADHD person, hard to get things done. Writing it down isn't going to help. So if I'm stuck, there's like some stuff to do there. Overwhelmed, unmotivated, disorganized, discouraged, and she has like her little comics in there because she does comics on Twitter and stuff. I have this as a mug. It's the email like a boss thing where it's like, don't write it like this, write it like that. But super cool. I was dying to show it to you.
I love that.
So I'll be keeping this with me at all times, especially at work. To like,
awesome.
Like, oh, I just don't want to do anything. Well, I better read in here.
Better figure that out. Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Amanda. Okay, so I'm realizing I left some stuff in the other room. Wow. Are you going to be mad if I get up and get it?
No.
Okay, because there's some things that there's one thing especially I want to show you.
Okay.
So I'll be right back.
All right. It's just me here. Hell yeah. Woo. Finished reading Fangirl today. I think I'm going to read On a Sunbeam next. Yeah. I love On a Sunbeam. And I love Fangirl. So I showed this earlier in the week. But I did pick up Dungeon Club Roll Call by Molly Knox Ostertag and Xanthi Boma. And this is a middle grade, but I love Molly Knox Ostertag's like work. And the art's really cute because it's about this group of kids playing D&D. So you get to see them play, but you also get to see, their characters. And they have the stuff throughout that's like pieces literally from the D&D 5e book. Like their stats and stuff. But I chose the one thing you've already seen.
Okay, cool.
But if this is good, then you have to get it too so we can...
Oh, for sure. I definitely want to read it.
You know what? One thing I would love to do this year, because I'm trying to do things that I just want to do, self-indulgent things. I would love to do like, I don't even know where we do it. Doesn't even matter where. Maybe on Twitch or something. Do like a one-shot D&D or something else online. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
If you'd like, I would run it.
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We are good.
Hey, and how are you?
And some of us are less sick than they were before. Maybe.
Yeah, we love that. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better, but again, comes and goes. Like earlier, I couldn't really breathe. It was the thing.
Yeah.
Out of my nose. I can breathe, but anyway, this is the one in particular I wanted to show you. So we went to Second and Charles the other day and just threw them a ton of our crap.
Ugh.
I got credit back because
yeah,
just wanted to get rid of some stuff. So of course I grabbed some manga because that's the best thing to get while you're there.
I am very upset that I not get to visit during the holiday season.
Gosh, I know, me too.
But
me out.
Jessica, when we get, I want a good hour. I need a good hour. Second.
Yeah,
that's what I'll sign up for.
And you have a wrapped present here, just so you know.
I've got gifts for you too.
It's
Just
waiting for you, just so you know. All right. This is called, I don't know if you've heard about this. Maybe you have, but Monotone Blue. Have you seen this?
I have seen it in my list of things I would potentially get you because there's cats on them.
Oh, okay.
I keep an Amazon list.
I love that.
And so
love
when
that.
you bring up something, I take it off the list.
Take it off. I hadn't heard about it, but of course it says Animal Boys in Love in the back.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, well, I think I need to get
Oh,
this.
yeah.
And yeah, there is a cat boy on it.
Like,
and
we're not furries, but listen, we'll read some Beastars.
No. And that's the thing. It reminded me of Beastars. And I was like, is this a Beastars person?
I
don't
love
think it is.
anthropomorphic like stuff in manga. I think it's fun.
I mean, and I need to get back into Beastars. Like I'm behind a little bit now, but yeah, it's so good. So that it made me think about that, and then I was like, oh, really they're gonna be cute. So I had to get it.
Let me show. Oh, man, the problem is I already show things in our videos. I will say there's a couple things I forgot to actually bring up.
Okay,
but I did get a really nice graded Red Sonja like black and white.
Oh, fun.
From Omar, so that's really cool. And then
that's cool.
Also like a signed Red Sonja issue as well, and like a nice Doctor Who guide to Doctor Who book, like a little copy book from one of our viewers, Ray, he always sends Christmas presents. He's so nice.
That's very sweet.
But what I can show that I haven't shown because the other thing's like She-Hulk. You guys have already seen that, obviously. We talked about it. But I did get this from Mars House.
Nice.
And I already started coloring it.
Love that.
It's really fun. I wanted to show.
Do you use color pencils or?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because it's too tiny not to. But look at that. Look at that pretty little lady.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pretty little girl. Working on it. Anyways.
Cool. Love that. I did pick up the next volume of The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again today.
Yeah.
Volume 4. And were you done? Do you need me to keep going?
I've got like 2 things.
You got 2 things. Okay, I got 2 things now. Nice.
I can't remember what I've shown and what I haven't shown.
It's all right.
I can't remember if I showed it or not. It's a new Five Nights at Freddy's graphic novel, so I got that.
I love this. Can I see the art inside?
Oh, it's bad.
It's bad. You know what? It's not great, is it?
No.
I love that. That makes it even better somehow.
I think it does change later. Like they change a few times with different artists. But it is really interesting to see like the type of art that gets put into like middle grade stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Who puts that out? Is that graphics by Scholastic or something?
It's the Scholastic.
Okay.
I keep wanting to do coloring books to reduce my stress, but I'm always too stressed to make time to do them. I understand.
Feel that, yeah.
That's what I'm working on. Read the first Black Sad this weekend, top shelf. Oh yeah, nice. Kristan hasn't read Black Sad.
I still haven't. No.
Speaking of, cat comic books,
things we could, yeah. I did, of course, pick up, the volume 6 of Whisper Me a Love Song.
You know what's getting an anime?
Really?
Next year? Yeah, this year, I guess, 2023.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I don't watch anime, but I would love to watch that.
You have to.
That would be super fun. Plus the music aspect, I think will be great.
Well, I think there's some anime you've got to watch.
Yeah, I know.
You've got to watch Chainsaw Man.
Oh, I know.
My God.
It's not even that I'm avoiding it. I just generally
know.
don't, so I don't know. I need to. You're right.
I'd still love for you to watch Comey Can't Communicate because I think it's perfect.
Well, I mean, I watched some of it with you.
I know.
Did we watch like 2 or something? Yeah, I need to watch the rest.
Yeah.
I do.
It's crazy you can buy those like box sets of Comey Can't Communicate at like Target.
Really?
Man, Target's book section
that's fun.
Is good.
Yeah.
Like, and they match prices. So if you go there, you can check on the internet, and if it's cheaper, like on Amazon even, they have to lower the price at Target.
Will they do that anywhere?
Yeah.
Or is it like, you know what? I think I maybe knew that a long time ago. I didn't know if they still did it because I know some places stopped. Yeah. That's awesome.
You do with like the app and stuff. I always forget, but there's a lady at my Target. If I go through her aisle, she will scan every one of my books to make sure.
Oh,
I love her so much.
That's awesome.
Her name's Trish.
What a great. I'm gonna have to remember that. It's a great tip. Yeah.
Got this from the Family Secret Santa.
Ooh.
It was unfortunately expansion, which is not. That's fine. because then we went out and bought the regular one.
Nice.
But you play as it's like a longer play game, so you play through a story. You keep your items together. The story progresses based on what you do, that kind of thing. We're playing the regular one right now, and you're this young girl's stuffed animals, and now that she is in a big girl bed, you have to defend her and all of her things from the evil things that live under the bed, because the crib was safe.
Fun.
But now that she's in a big girl bed, you have to take on the role of like as a protector.
That's cute.
So like they try to steal her baby blanket, and she gotta go fight these guys. These real creepy like Sid Toy Story toys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this has been really cool. It has a whole story. The art's really cool. Like,
it sounds fun. Yeah,
it's really fun. Like I know that there's like a role-playing game as well, but things like this I always keep an eye out on, because I'm like, how long until you give me a comic book? Because they do a lot of these, like Gloomhaven became a comic book. Dead of Winter, our friends,
of course,
our friends did,
yeah.
And I'm the biggest fan of it, because they were like, just take it, you can have a pen.
Yeah.
They're like, only you bring up this book, and I'm like, oh, yes.
Yeah, I remember playing that with Kyle. Like before game. That was, and he was like, "Oh, I want to make a comic. Here's the deal." And I was like, "Awesome."
It's great.
Yeah, it's a good game.
You got the doc. You got Sparky.
Yeah, Sparky's the best.
You can hold a gun in that game.
The best. Who's Secret Santa? Did you say gave you that?
Oh, so Ellie's family does a Secret Santa.
Mm-hmm.
So every year, one of us draws one or the other one, and so my brother-in-law got me that.
Oh, brother-in-law.
And then Ellie's brother got him, and he got a ton of cool stuff. Like,
oh, fun.
So many cool things, and like a Yakuza 7 t-shirt, and these little zippers that vibrate. Oh, I am jealous.
Fun. Yeah.
And we got a big boy sign, so we put our kitchen.
Oh,
so it's the big boy.
Oops. Oh.
Sorry.
Love that.
I know I got other things, but I never remember when I bring up stuff, because I'm so when things happen, I just show them. Like, they'll slowly figure from Mark. I'll just show it again. I sent Mark a video right away of me being like,
yeah, that's awesome. Great gift, Mark.
I love her. That. She's so shiny and perfect and beautiful in every way. Look at that hair.
It's good hair. It's good hair.
I love you.
My last thing that I got, also from Second Charles, I hadn't heard about it. I picked it up because it looked weird.
Yeah.
And then I read the back and I was like, all right, I'm in. PTSD Radio, Volume 1. Have you heard about this one?
I feel like this has come up. I feel like somebody brought this up.
So apparently it's a cult horror hit from the creator of something. An unseen hand tugs at your braid. You find an old sealed box with a tangled mess of dark hair inside. In the hallway outside your room, a river of curls is slinking away. A lump at its heart. It won't be long before you feel fingers slithering across your scalp. Before it's too late, tune into PTSD Radio.
I love it.
I know.
I love it.
And the art looks really cool, too. So, I don't even know what I can... Yeah, I don't know. It looks good to me.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah. And
we're always doing more spooky reads.
I know. And apparently there are 2 of these, so... I mean, we should try it out.
So, question. I was looking away because I was like, well, we're reaching the point where we're done talking about stuff. And we should talk about what we want to do this year.
Okay. Yes.
And so I thought it would be fun. We could talk about not really goals as far as numbers, but like...
Though I have that.
Well, of course you do. But I mean, like the types of things or certain things we want to read, and we use it as a guideline for the years we're coming back to, like, what we want to read. Like, remember we had this goal. I'll put it in our Google Docs and make you a new one for 2023.
Okay.
For our schedule.
Right. Yeah. Send me that.
I will.
We'll actually utilize it. It'll be great.
Yeah. One thing again, I said I was going to do it last year and I didn't do it. I want to read one Punisher book.
Okay.
I don't even know if I'm going to like it.
No, I'm into this. I'm interested. Well, I mean, everybody says Garth Ennis is like the best run.
Okay.
So that's the one I'm also interested in. I'm getting my pen out.
And I'm writing it on the document too.
All right, well that works too. That works better actually.
More Lemire, because there's still more things I haven't read.
Oh yeah. I think we need to throw May's book in there for sure.
Yeah.
Whatever else you haven't read.
I still need to finish the superhero one. What is that called?
Oh, Black Hammer.
Black Hammer.
I was like, what? Oh yeah.
I think Lou really praises the recent Punisher over in Omnibus. I'll have to look at it. I feel like we have very different opinions on things, so it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
You know, where we're gonna align with things. Okay. I want to try different Japanese horror manga.
Yeah. Other than
creators that we haven't tried. It's like even some classic ones, because I've heard about a few, and I want to kind of open up even maybe some classic, like old.
I love that. I mean, definitely. We've talked about Drifting Classroom for a while. I think that would be a good one, and I would love to revisit that.
There's
I don't know that I've actually.
With the really big eyes.
Oh yeah. I don't remember what it's called. I have that.
Oh, Orochi, yeah, that one too.
Let me look up the cover of that. So I'm like, is that the one I read, or was it something else?
There's one. I feel like it's like Hanukkah or something, and she's got really big eyes. It's just really creepy looking, but like cutesy creepy.
I think I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, Orochi is a good one too. I have the first volume of that, so I'm into that for sure.
What about you? What's on the?
I had a lot of goals for like prose, but obviously this is not the right avenue for that. I'm trying to think of something that like, because I was wanting to read Alan Moore's Swamp Thing, but you've already read all of that, right?
I just read what's in the first Absolute.
You just read the first one, okay?
I'll reread it, and I could use an excuse to buy the other Absolutes I haven't.
I was gonna say maybe like we make a kind of maybe a longer term goal to get through that together and read all of that. I think that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I do know Steven was interested in talking about that at some point, so you know, we could maybe figure that out.
Maybe more like nonfiction.
Yeah,
we don't do a lot of nonfiction, really.
No, we should. You're right, because I like a lot of it. Yeah, I love that idea.
Well, are there any things we haven't talked about that you guys are interested in hearing about, like, or getting like our opinion on? Mm-hmm. And I think of bigger picture stuff, because we already have a list of like specific recommendations, but we're trying to think of like some guidelines. I'm going into my project management like realm. I'm like, we need to strategize for the year and put together a strategic plan.
I love that. I do. I would love to go through, if you're interested, Descender and Ascender with you.
Yeah.
Which falls under the Lemire category, I suppose. But
let me put that under there.
Just specifically because it's like done now, I believe.
You got it. Ooh, man, some Avatar stuff would be good. We haven't done any of those.
I mean, I would have to watch Avatar.
Oh, yeah, never mind. So, no.
I mean, I would like to do that, but...
James wants a Superman book.
James, why do you do this to me?
I mean, I'd love... You know what? It could be good. We do it when we go to visit. Because we have to take your Superman museum, right?
That's true. That is true. Like, I think Hayden, you're here. What's the one called that Hayden loves? And Hayden's like, hey, I hate Superman, and I love this one. About not Superman though, but the boy. I can't think of his name. Everybody, I'm not good at this. Hayden, tell me what's going on. Tell me what
about giving books you hate a second shot. You just want to hear us bitch.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
What would it even be like?
What are you? No Longer Human? We're not doing that.
No, I'm not touching that book.
No, and also not Sabrina. There we go. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of.
All right, let me write that
I would be interested in that. Could do that.
But yeah, the
John,
problem is
thank
the
you,
books that
John.
I don't know what books I would have to give a second chance. Maybe books I thought weren't that interesting to me at the time.
Yeah,
it'd be like older stuff is the problem, or
it
like
could be something.
Hick Avengers.
Oh god,
I tried that twice.
Never.
So I gave it a second shot.
And no thank you twice. That's the thing. If we like actually genuinely would use the word hated, like a No Longer Human or a Sabrina, we don't want to touch it again. I like the idea, kind of, right?
Yeah.
But
Maybe
in
like
certain
a
aspects.
character, like a writer or something. Is there a writer that we don't really like that much, and other people really like?
I feel like,
Boom, Buffy, James. No.
James, why do you do this to us?
Listen. This is a mental health. I am coming out of. I'm putting my mental health first this year.
I'll probably continue with Boom Buffy, but
so good.
I'll just secretly hate it.
If you, I'll reread Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow.
Oh, I plan
any
to.
day.
Let's put it down. I plan to.
Yes.
I know that was your favorite read. You said so. That's fun.
James, even I wouldn't make them into that. I love it.
I love that. Oh, let's add the girl from the other side. I mean, because I anticipate enjoying that enough. Where,
Brubaker, or let's say or crime books. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
I like that absolutely. Yeah,
we both enjoy that a lot in regular life. We don't read a lot of comic books about it, weirdly. Besides, like,
and I like all the Brubaker I've read. So
yeah.
Oh
yeah. So I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either, actually.
What the?
Oh wait, no, I think Hayden sent me something about it. And I was like, what's happening?
Or you told me and I forgot. Oh, ooh, yes.
I want to read that. So let's put that down. Okay. I like that. Oh, there are like two. Catwoman. I keep forgetting things that okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab something. I'm so sorry, but it's right here. I promise.
Okay. That's fine. I trust you to come back. Guys, did you know you can get Mantis's sweater from the holiday special at TJ Maxx somewhere? Isn't that crazy? That's a real sweater. You can't see it that well, but if you watched it, you would know. Willow's the Slay. Stop this. Stop it. Hayden, none of that can be true. That's ridiculous.
None of it makes sense, right?
What?
I forgot two things that I got for Christmas. But talking about Catwoman reminded me. I got that Girl Burnside, and I didn't purchase it. So
yeah.
I feel good about that. Okay. So that's
listen, this is one of those things, right, where I'll say I really enjoy this run.
Mm-hmm.
There are problematic people there,
right,
in that, so maybe don't support it in the same way, right, or get it used or whatever, or find ways to support the other people that are in that book that didn't do crappy things.
And that's the thing, right, because there are other creators.
Absolutely, you should support them, and I do. Babs gets a lot of my money for clothes and stuff.
And that's fair. And again, I didn't purchase this, so I was,
But man, I love that book.
I know you loved it, so I was like, I want to read it.
I really like it. The minute she gets into a tracksuit, I'm like, this is it. Yes, that's my, because I love that, and I love right when you go to Batgirl Rebirth. I know people don't like it. They're like, she's dumb now. I think being funny and carefree doesn't mean you're dumb. She's very intelligent. Yeah. She's just relaxed. I think I identify with that because somebody's like, oh, this girl's dumb. Like, I'm very intelligent. Speak 3 languages. I've got a master's degree. But I also say really dumb shit. And I like really silly things.
Do, right? Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's very nice, Sam.
I have read Giant Days, but I never actually finished it. Because it was like coming out.
I would love to talk about Giant Days with you.
I mean, sure.
And I love Bad Machinery.
I've never read Bad Machinery.
Yeah, would love to do either one or both.
Oh, one thing we have to do this year, and Jessica has to as well. We have to finish our we have to read our Terry Moore stuff. And now if we don't make a Terry Moore month, that's fine.
Yeah, we do.
We've got to do it because I know we're gonna like it.
Then if you want to talk about Strangers in Paradise with me, then throw that on there because I, as you know, never finished it. So
and I'll reread it.
Yeah, so I'm into that.
I think if we have a Terry Moore month, one, I think Terry would be happy with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 2, we have that way we can do the whole Terryverse in a month. It'll all connect.
I love this idea. Love it.
Oh, James, you know I pre-ordered that day one. I've had listen.
Yeah.
When they announced this 2 years ago, basically on Sideshow, it was like a join the wait list to like learn information about this. And I kept checking on it because I thought, okay, I'm gonna miss it.
Mhm.
Finally, I get the email. Guess what? It's out to pre-order. I was like, you're kidding me. And to my surprise, because I was expecting just a regular figure. Again, I've been waiting for this for 2 years. They're like, guess what? Her Christmas outfit. She can wear it. I'm like, are you kidding me? I put that deposit down day one. I haven't bought a figure on Sideshow since a long time ago. So this is very exciting.
Love that.
The Year of Terry, absolutely. Perfect. I'm all over a Terry Moore month. My Giant Days Kickstarter doesn't ship till August, though. Then we can do it after August.
Yeah, that's a good idea because everyone will be getting stuff in.
Oh, I would love to read Lady Mechanica.
I've read it. I've read it. I liked it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we could talk about it again. I'd do that. Totally.
I see the covers a lot, and it looks cool to me.
Yeah, it's fun.
I think you both the biggest. It's probably I've seen it, and then I just forgot.
I'm sure we probably buried that deep in our memory.
That's what it is. He's doing Parker Girls right now. It should be finished this year. Yeah. And again, even if I'm not caught up, one guy got upset with me about this. I don't know if it was I don't think it was like on an AMA, but it was on something where I talked about how like I buy floppies for things I want to continue,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't always read them.
Well,
Because to me, it's about supporting the thing.
yeah. Also,
even if
who
I don't have
cares?
the time, because I prefer to read it all together. And somebody's like, that's so wasteful. Why would you buy it to not read it? And I was like, first of all, I might eventually. Two,
Yeah.
I told you my reason.
Yeah, and third, it's already printed. It's not like it was an on-demand printer and
I
you
don't
went
throw
in
it in
there
the garbage.
Yeah.
I keep them.
Yeah. So how is it wasteful? It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. It was
People-
like this guy got his feelings about it. And I was like,
oh my gosh,
I-
people.
I said I was doing it to support those artists and those like creators.
That's
so their stuff
are
gets
annoying.
continued because I think floppies
So
are
annoying.
dumb.
yeah.
You have to fight me about it. I was like, calm down.
You're like, hi.
That's how
no.
I spend my money.
It's messed up.
I don't buy a ton of them.
It's messed up.
Buffy Under Boom and Disney's giving me a lot of AU fanfics. I'm over it. That new Terra novel is still something
Yeah.
I'm excited for, though. That'll be exciting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Anything Terra makes me happy.
The one other thing I got that I grabbed to show you,
Yeah.
because I would like to read this with you this year.
You got it.
The Catwoman of East End.
Perfect. Yes.
Have you read this?
No.
No.
I have
but-
some of the volumes, though.
And I mean, it sounds great. So I was also gifted this Chonky Beast. That's exciting.
What's happening? Oh.
You have a dog situation? So
You know how cats make biscuits to get comfy?
of
Moose
course.
just paws at the pillow until he's ready.
Oh, nice. Love
Lay
that.
down on it. And then he lays down like a little king.
Oh,
Okay, good. Jessica, you can be there for that one.
love that. Please do. Join us.
Yay. That's good. I think it gives a lot of stuff to think about.
Yeah, for sure.
I will suggest though,
Hmm.
for our next show, I think we should say now this may help us with this list. I would like to do our most anticipated releases of 2023.
Yeah. Maddie, here's the thing.
What?
Any show we can do where we don't review something is a nice break for me because I'm not you and
You're
you
a busy
blink and you
girl.
read something. I'm just saying. So I love this. Most anticipated. I'm writing it down.
And it helps me too because I mean both of us, right? We have like multiple shows and stuff all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Most anticipated. Plus, people love that stuff. I love watching those videos. So, and
Well,
then
it
I
gives
can
me a chance to look ahead and plan my budget
Right.
and stuff too for the year.
love that. Yep.
A 2023 goal for a room tour. Yeah. Yes, this year. You heard it here. You can bother me until it happens. Not every time. Just, it has to happen by July. Let's say that.
And maybe one day I'll do that.
I have to film it for you is the thing.
I mean, I can use my phone, but I don't think anybody wants to see that.
Oh, that's how I would film it, but I would just bring my gimbal over.
Yeah.
So that's all. Oh, and then we'll get you one of those like the lapel mics.
Yeah. Yeah,
I use it for my work. That's fine.
my dad's all about trying to get me to get one of those. I'm like, I don't want to spend the money, but okay.
We need to get you a cute new headset first or something.
Yeah.
You
Something.
need one with cat ears. There's no reason for you not to have that already.
I mean, why don't I have that? It's a great
Like,
question.
You just that's number one. So easy to get a cat ear headset.
Yeah, they're like everywhere, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then we gotta get you a cute little cat little keyboard.
Oh, a keyboard. I love that.
Yeah, the little
Love
cute
that.
cat mouse pad. Oh my god. Probably a good reason we don't live like close together, because I'd be like, let me fix up your whole setup.
You're like, you need all of these things.
Because I watch so many of those like computer desk setup or whatever
Mhm.
All the time. I don't ever do it, but I always plan in my head like, okay.
Yeah.
Like
Love
when I get
that.
my work from home job, I've already have an idea of how I want, like what things I want, how the setup should be.
Let's manifest that in 2023 for you, by the way.
Oh, as soon as I get back from MagFest, that is the plan.
Nice.
Do you have any non-comic related reading goals for the year? Kristan, you said you do.
Do I?
I thought you said you were making some posts.
Not a comic to me was like, oh, not reading. You said reading. Sorry, Hayden. Of course. Yeah, I totally left my whole goal list upstairs, but let me try to remember all of them. I had some specific ones, but one of them is I do want to read more romance books, because as the world knows, I really enjoyed Delilah Green Doesn't Care, as well as several others. So of course the next Bright Falls book I'm very excited about.
100%. I have like 3 chapters left in Astrid. I like it so far. I got to the scene.
Oh, this is the scene.
I thought it was very well written.
Yeah. Yep.
It's very good.
Yep. I get you. But yeah, I love that one too. But yeah, it just, it's a nice hug. It's just a nice hug. I'm going to read more of them. I'm excited for that. So that's one thing. I just want to give myself more of the things that I'm enjoying. And ultimately, I want to read more prose than I read last year. I think that goal is like
same
reasonable, because the prose I did read, I really loved. There wasn't one I didn't love. So I want to give myself more of that as well.
I agree. I'm in the same boat. I think I for one, I'm buying more books. Ellie's buying more books than me. It's great. And it reminds me of being a kid of like my mom and my dad would take me to Books A Million. To buy books is like a treat,
That's
know?
Fun.
And I think it makes me really happy. And I want to read more romance, more like just really, I don't know, silly stuff, right? Like it doesn't have to be the biggest book or like the most popular one, but like stuff that's really self-serving. I want to read dumb monster love books. I want to read about this woman falls in love with an orc. Yes, absolutely, that's what I want. More cozy fantasy like Legends and Lattes.
And I'm gonna read that one for sure. I'm doing that.
And we can read Can't Spell Treason Without Tea, because everyone talks about that.
Okay.
Just that kind of fun.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Just generally like more. I'm gonna read more cozy mysteries because that's such a like nice little hug too. I will say I just right now as we spoke got a notification that said my hold is up, or is currently happening. I'm next. Anyway, they're like, hi, your borrow's ready. That's it. For an audiobook I've had on hold for quite some time that I think you'll be excited about.
Yes. I'm so excited for you. Once you start, you are going to be in a whirlwind of love and romance and reality. You're going to get your heart broken, but also healed.
I remember, like, because I listened to some of it like a few years ago or whenever it came out, I think. And something happened where I got really distracted with work or something, and then it fell off. So I'm looking forward to getting back into it.
Yeah, because I just dipped my toes because everyone was talking about it, right? And I was like, okay, we'll see. I'm still not over it. Like,
I love that.
I want to reread it, and I don't always do that. Like, and I actually don't own it. I need to, like, I want to buy whatever the best version of it is. I would like to buy that. And people sell like alternative covers on Etsy and stuff.
Oh, that's cute.
The same person who makes like Delilah Green art also has Evelyn Hugo art.
I need to
Uh,
send me that person again. I need to like
okay.
go there and get things for sure.
Oh, thank you, James.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Get that one down.
Yeah.
Elliot and Reed show.
Yeah, go James. I think I think my sister's gonna read it too. And she
Love
doesn't
that.
read things of that genre.
Okay.
Sapphic books.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she was interested in it. I think anybody can read that. It's so good.
Yeah. Well, I just borrowed it. It's gonna be my next listen. Plan to listen to that at work when I go
so
back for
excited
sure.
for you. I'll have the same reaction when you read Legends and Lattes. The ultimate cozy book.
I just want more of it.
Big strong lady wants to open a coffee shop. Maybe have them do a power bomb when it comes out. What is that?
Do power bomb. That's Daniel Warren Johnson. Reed was just talking about we're gonna read that first issue because Kyle gave us that first issue.
Because he did the Wonder Woman book, right?
Yes.
That's the one I've ever read by him. And I loved that book.
Wait, didn't read Murder Falcon? I thought you did.
I might have.
I feel like we did a show on it, but maybe not. Maybe
I probably did though. I don't know.
Well, it's great. If you haven't read it, read it.
Can't say I wouldn't pop in and wish you both a happy new year. Thank you.
Oh,
and thank you so much for taking the time for the content. Peace and love. Thank you.
Thanks for saying hey. Yeah, that's very nice. Happy New Year.
I will say my other goal, because of after seeing you with the weekly planner, is just to write down what I'm doing or watching or playing.
Yeah.
And I bought like one of those multicolored pins you could switch, so that way I could kind of color code it.
Yes, love that. Love that.
And I'm gonna be nice to myself because I probably won't do as regular as I want to, but that's kind of my goal. I'll carry around my 3 notebooks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like one for the to-dos or my notes, the second one for my feelings, and third when I write a thing that I've watched or played or read, just so I have it written down. I can look at the day,
Love that so much.
Oh, thanks. Welcome to live chat. Happy New Year to you too. All right. Well, I guess we have to do.
That's awesome. Hey, Phil.
I'll put that down as an option.
I've showed this many times, but I do have to say I'm excited to start this. I'm excited to start this. If anyone's running, what my first read of the year is going to be, I'm curious. What yours will be, Maddie. I have started mine, and I need to tell you. Well, there we go. I need to tell you, X Yakuza the Stray Kitten. You're gonna love this so.
I'm so excited.
Much. It's so good so far. It's so cute, and there's a little color page right here. Look at him and the.
Aww.
Again, I just wanted to start it off with something I know I'm gonna really enjoy. It's a nice little hug for me, and I'm looking forward to that. It's great. That's so good.
I think my first read will either be Dungeon Club or Crumbs.
I think these are great picks. Yeah.
And finishing Asher Parker. I've been reading it in coffee shops.
Nice. Which I have not yet finished. Kiss Her Once for Me, but I am in the middle of this currently. So that's I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And first game of the year, who knows? That's really exciting. I finished a game called Disco Elysium, and I think I need you to play. I think it's on Switch.
Okay.
I feel like you and Reed would like it, so I feel like almost putting it on the TV to play it together.
Okay.
Because it's like, it feels like reading a book almost.
Okay, cool.
What's it called again?
I'll write it down.
Disco Elysium.
Disco Elysium, okay.
So something happens to you. It's as if when you you're a detective, but when you wake up, it's almost as if you're an alien entering a body you don't understand. I think because you got so drunk or something that you've lost your memory. And so you're trying to piece it together. You don't even recognize your own face. You don't remember your name. You've lost your badge, your car, your gun. And you're there to solve a murder.
Oh, wow.
And you get involved with different things. I just finished it. I've been playing it for 3 days. Really cool and really weird.
Okay.
And I feel like it's the kind of humor and weirdness that you and Reed would enjoy together. Okay. I like games like that, like how playing The Walking Dead, right? Because you can kind of like, let's let's do this decision together and see what happens.
Yeah, you kind of have to like help each other out to
Yeah.
solve the. Yeah, that's really fun. That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Love that.
I went off the main rails and I was like helping some lady try to find a cryptid or something. And your partner's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "No, I'm gonna do it." He's like, "This is not a part of anything." What?
That's
And
fun.
I spent a whole I had my character for 8 hours think about whether he was gay or not. Because of the thing I could do. He had to. It was explore the homosexual underground, so he had to think about it. See, am
Wow.
I? And he decided not to worry about it. But
Well, good for him.
it's a cool
Good
game.
for him. Just don't worry about it right now.
Probably gonna hold off on new games until that new Zelda drops. What is that gonna be? One Piece Odyssey comes out in January.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you should get that.
Yeah, because that's gonna be available on. Is it everything or?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get that.
I'm just excited to play through old One Piece stuff.
Yeah, that's fun.
I'm looking forward to Oolong Fong. Yeah, absolutely. As a Chinese scholar, very excited for that game. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, absolutely. At least watch somebody to play it, Kristan, just for.
I'm sure I'll be interested for sure.
And Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Omnibus.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked. It comes out like the 13th of January. So I'm just not gonna do anything that weekend.
I may pre-order it. Like now I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that was coming out too.
I'm really excited.
And I haven't played a game in like far too long, so I think this is a good one to jump back into.
Either that or Ooblets, you know.
Yeah. I keep saying that.
Well, reckon it's time to skedaddle.
Skedaddle. Get out of here. Well, if anyone wants to comment later, tell us what else we should read this year. We'll take those. We'll take those and run with them.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good year, though.
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
And not just because it's a new year. I'm in a good place right now.
Right. And we're going to see each other this year, so it's going to be great.
Hell yeah, we are. We got in the books.
Yes, that's right.
All right. Well, have a good night, everybody, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, and treat yourself to some books at InStockTrades.com. You deserve it.
Bye.